South Africans are lazy. You guys whine a lot. If you don't cry about immigrants taking over your jobs, you will complain about white people taking over your lands. Or you see South African men coming out crying, whining how Nigerian men have taken over their women. And I ask, why won't your women leave you South African men to real men like Nigerian men? When you South African men have nyash like women, why won't they leave you with your small people? You guys whine a lot. If not for your imbecilic mentality, I wonder how a human being would think that anything would come to him for free just because you're a South African. I saw a video of a South African. They asked him if he thinks South African men or South Africans are lazy or they just lack opportunities. He said South Africans lack opportunities. I'm like, you guys lack opportunities, but then you will go job hunting. You will get a job. They will tell you the job is 3,500 or 4,000 or 4,500 rands, as the case may be. But you reject the job. You leave the job because you feel you're bigger than the job. But then you will see someone else walking to manage the peanuts you rejected. It becomes a problem. Maybe a Zimbabwean, maybe a Kenyan, maybe a Nigerian, or all these stupid Ghanians decides to manage the job. It becomes a problem because you believe that immigrants are the reason why companies are paying peanuts. Without immigrants, companies or your companies will learn to pay reasonable amounts of money. You guys are just lazy. Bloody drug addicts. You keep taking and taking and taking. Once there's no more money to take, you hit the streets and start waylaying immigrants. If you are not a drug addict, tell me why a video of a man, a South African man, in the middle of the night, this man was pointing at one particular house. He said that an immigrant is in their house. That an immigrant is enjoying his comfort, whereas him, a South African, is on the street. He has no house. And you tell me you people are mentally okay? If you are mentally okay, if you South African people are mentally okay, you will know he took that person walking his ass off to get that comfort. Every time in the entire African countries, South Africa is the only country that will keep coming out months after months to complain, to whine about immigrants taking away their lands, taking away their jobs, taking away their whatever, their women, whatever. You whine a lot. Ain't you ashamed of yourselves? Jacinta or Victoria, I don't know what you're called. You're the one that been leading the talks. You've been the one leading them.
No longer working. We don't want this as African.
My question is, why haven't you been going to a particular place? Why have you been avoiding a particular place? So you've been going to different places, displaying your toughness. Why have you been avoiding Cape Town? Cape Town that consists of both Netherlands, French, Germans, Americans, and the rest of them whites. Why have you been avoiding that place? If you really think you're tough, please go to Cape Town. Everything you've been doing you've been doing other areas of South Africa. Go to Cape Town, repeat the same thing. I don't really blame you guys. I blame Nigerians. If you don't have Nigerians, I don't know why Nigerians keep going to places that they are not wanted. No matter how bad Nigeria is, you are better off in your country than African countries that doesn't want you. If it's maybe a white man's, I feel understand them. Canada, Luxembourg, Spain, France, Germany, UK, Ireland. Why don't you look for somewhere to go, somewhere meaningful? Australia, look for somewhere meaningful to go to. If you don't have money to go to all these countries, sit your ass at home. This embarrassment is becoming too much.
South Africa don't
Imagine if they are all in the post my brain. I beg you.